sizzling now. We're going to start off with some Potomac drama.
Ooh.
So, producer Chris, he's in the control room to break that down for us. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning. New episodes. The wait is almost over for The Real Housewives of Potomac. The season 8 premiere will be November 8th, only on Bravo. But yesterday, guys, we got the first trailer, and there are some new faces joining the ladies this year. Take a look.
Ladies, this is my friend Necca I was telling you about.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
My daddy's a rich and he made sure his daughter was a rich too.
Thanks for buying me a $2 million house.
So you heard Ashley Darby's voiceover there, introducing her new friend NECA, a.k.a. the new Grand Dame of Potomac. She moved to Potomac with her doctor husband. She's an attorney working as an in-house employment counsel for a global financial technology company. She also runs an alcohol brand and a nonprofit and is currently developing a dating app. But that's not who we're actually talking about today, guys, because if you were watching that clip closely, you may have noticed two other familiar faces in the background. Rewind it back, zoom in, right there. We're talking about Lion Lunch Hour hosts Marissa Mitchell and Erin Como, who the last time I checked were not housewives. So, on the spot, care to explain yourselves, ladies?
Okay, that was a hilarious zoom. And Ross was like, is that Marissa? That's us, not just a camera trick there. We were invited to Ashley's housewarming party.
And we love Ashley.
Yes. She's a contributor here on the show. She's in a new season of her life, so we wanted to be there to support. And there we are looking crazy. And it's so funny because Erin and we were like, let's just eat and not listen in, but we couldn't help but look up.
You couldn't be like, what's happening over there?
But I will say there's one scene, and my sister brought this to my attention because she spotted me in the trailer this morning. But there's a scene where I walk out with food when a very important moment happens.
Oh my goodness.
And I think you're going to see me in the background holding my plate with my mouth wide open.
Ashley knows how to do a spread, is all I'll say.
So you're going to see more of that expression coming up, I'm pretty sure, in the Housewives. So thanks, Chris, for keeping the mess going this morning.
We appreciate that.
Yes, we love it.
You're looking good, Elise.
We are. Listen. Next up, the 5 must-ask first date questions. We love to talk about dating and relationships around here. Now, according to a viral TikTok therapist named Jeff Gunther, he says these lines of inquiry will help you learn what you need to know about someone's character. First up, what are you most passionate about? Next, who is the most influential person in your life and why? What book, movie, or TV show has had the biggest impact on your life? That's followed by, what's your favorite childhood memory? I love that one. And finally, do you have any unusual or quirky habits? Gunther says you should sprinkle the questions in organically, and it will give you some insight into the life of your date. So this list, like it or not, and is there anything you would add? Dr. Green, I'll start with you.
No, I like it. I like it a lot because I believe when you meet someone at the first time, you need to inquire as much as you can because you would hate to get into the relationship or even a marriage and discover things that you wish to have known a long time ago. I think these are very important. One question I'll think about this, when I first met my husband, I said, can you afford to walk with me the places that I'm going?
Woo! I love that.
Absolutely.
And you don't think that's too intimidating right out of the gate?
Absolutely not, because you know what his answer was? Yes. I'll prove it to you each and every day.
How about that?
And he did.
And you're right, closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly.
You gotta ask the questions to get some response. Rosalind, you like this list?
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot. I guess I would say I definitely need to talk about my quirks. I need to let them know that don't turn on all the lights. Don't do that.
I didn't know that we were going to go. Don't do that. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Because I have a calm spirit, and I want to be. I
feel that.
It's like
even your voice is calming.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I don't need lights and all
you don't need all the extra.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
All right, Erin, your turn.
I love these questions, but I always say actions speak louder than words. So you can tell me whatever narrative you want in the beginning, but I need to see you show up each and every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with everything that has been said. I would just say make sure you listen as much as you talk. I think since I am a talker in a business, in the past, I would kind of run the conversations even like an interview at times.
People have accused me of the same.
Yeah, and so just kind of sit back because people will always show you who they are.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. We want to end sizzling on a thoughtful cheerful note today because we do have a motivational speaker guest hosting today in our kitchen. So this weekend, October begins, and we'll be falling into the final quarter of 2023. And often experts say you can still finish strong the same way some football teams do in 4 quarters because each one counts. Now, we know at the top of the year, most of us set all kinds of goals and resolutions in areas of relationships, finances, health, and faith. But maybe you just get off track. So here's the thing. Do you subscribe to this whole notion of powering through what you set out to do, or should you just keep things steady the way that they are and pick up the goals at the top of the next year?
Absolutely. I would say that you don't power through, because it's not the results, it's the process that teaches you. And what you're trying to do is really endure. You don't have to get to that point, but just endure and let the process teach you. And I always tell people, if you don't accomplish something, it's okay. Go back and get it and put it back on your vision board or put it back on your action board, whatever you have, and just get through it, because if it is a vision that came to you, it will manifest in its timing.
Absolutely. I'll use myself as an example. I've had so many of my viewers here, maybe we'll have to do a segment at some point, ask me, what are you doing for weight loss? Everybody's asking about the weight loss.
Yes, it's amazing.
And I have to say, going into this year, working out was one thing I wanted to do more so. I did not achieve that. I am, but not as much as I planned to. But I made changes in other areas, making sure I'm eating well, making sure I'm getting a lot of sleep, putting myself around positive people, positive spaces, and the weight came off. So sometimes the process may not look the way that you set out for, but you still get the end result. So you have to trust and lean in.
That is beautiful, Marissa, and you are glowing this year.
Well, thank you. So I just want to encourage people out there, give yourself some grace. And like you said, endure.
Endure.
Endure.